Hello, my dear friend. Welcome to VUS Learning English Podcast. My name is Anna, and I am so happy you are here with me today. If this is your first time listening, welcome. We are a family of learners here. If you are coming back, welcome home. It is always wonderful to have you. Today we are going to talk about something very important. We will talk about learning English, but we will talk about some wrong ideas. There are many ideas on the internet, and in books, and from friends. Some ideas say learning English is very fast. Some ideas say you must be perfect. These ideas are like little gray clouds. They can hide the sun. They can make you feel sad. They can make you feel worried. They can make you feel like you are not good enough. And these wrong ideas can waste your time. Your time is so precious. Your energy is so precious. So today we are going to let those gray clouds go away. We are going to find the sun. We will talk about 6 wrong ideas. Many people call them lies. For each lie, we will find the truth. The truth is warm and bright. The truth will help you. It will give you a clear path. It will make you feel strong and happy on your English journey. I want you to feel good about your learning. I want you to feel confident. I want you to know that you are doing a great job. So let's begin this journey together. Thank you. Thank you from my heart for being here today. Your choice to be here is a beautiful step. If you enjoy our time together, you can follow our podcast, or you can subscribe. It is free, and it helps our little family grow. It helps other learners just like you find a safe and happy place to learn. Before we start, I have a little question for you. Where are you listening from today? It makes me so happy to think of you. All around the world, listening with me. We are all connected. We are all learning together. Okay, are you ready? Let's begin. Lie number 1. You must move to an English-speaking country. Let's talk about the first big wrong idea. It is a very big one. It can feel very heavy. The lie is this. To learn English well, you must move. You must pack your bags. You must go live in a country like the United States, or the United Kingdom, or Canada, or Australia. Some people say this is the only way. They say it is the secret key to speaking fluently. This idea is a very heavy stone. It can block your path. Why? Because for most people, moving to another country is not possible. It is very, very expensive. It is very, very difficult. It is a very, very big change in life. When you hear this lie, you might feel sad. You might think your dream of learning English is impossible. You might say to yourself, "Oh, I cannot move, so I can never be fluent. I am stuck here in my home country. My learning will always be second best." This thought is a shadow. It makes everything feel dark. It becomes an excuse. When you feel tired, you think, "Of course I am not learning. I am not in the right place. This is so sad." And it is not true. Now I want to tell you a little secret. Are you listening? I have known many, many people who moved to an English-speaking country. They moved to London, or New York, or Sydney, and they did not become fluent in English. This might be a surprise. Why did this happen? Because they moved their body but not their life. They found friends from their home country. They spoke their native language at home. They got a job with people who spoke their language. They watched TV shows from their country. They were living in an English-speaking city, but they were inside a little bubble, a bubble of their own language. So you see, the place is not the magic. Your actions are the magic. Here's the beautiful truth. Immersion is not a place. Immersion is a choice. It is a behavior. You can create immersion right where you are, right now, in your room, in your house, in your city. Your brain is amazing. It does not know if you are in Canada or in Italy. Your brain only knows what you give it. If you give it English, it will learn English. Fluency comes from practice, active practice, focused practice, consistent practice. Consistent means you do it again and again, a little bit every day. You do not need an airplane ticket. You need a good plan, a happy plan, a plan for you. So let's make a plan together. Here are your simple happy action steps. We will build your own English world, a digital immersion bubble. First, let's start with something small, something you use every day, your phone. Take your phone in your hand. How many times do you look at it each day? Maybe 50 times, maybe 100 times, maybe more. Every time you look at your phone, it can be a mini English lesson, a tiny teacher in your pocket. Here is what you do. Change the language on your phone to English. Go to the settings menu, find the language option, choose English. Do the same for your computer or your tablet. At first, it will feel a little strange, maybe a little difficult. That is okay. Soon you will learn new words without trying. You will learn words like home screen, messages, notifications, and sent. You will learn them because you see them every day. This one small change is a very powerful tool. Second, let's think about your free time. What do you do to relax? Do you watch movies or TV shows? Do you watch videos on YouTube? Let's make English your relaxation language. When you watch Netflix, choose the original English audio. Don't watch the dubbed version in your language. At the beginning, you can use subtitles in English. This is very helpful. You can hear the word and see the word at the same time. It connects your ears and your eyes. As you feel more comfortable, you can try a little challenge. Turn off the subtitles just for 5 minutes or for 10 minutes. Just listen. It is okay if you do not understand every word. That is not the goal. The goal is to let your ears get used to the sound of English. Find YouTubers you really like. They should make videos about things you love. Do you love cooking? Find a cooking channel in English. Do you love video games? Find a gamer who speaks English. Do you love fashion or gardening or science? There is an English channel for you. When you learn about something you love, it does not feel like work. It feels like fun. Learning must be interesting for you. Third, let's change the sounds around you. What do you listen to? Music, podcasts. Create a playlist of English songs that make you happy or calm or energetic. Listen to them. Try to sing along, even if you don't know all the words. Singing helps your mouth make new shapes and sounds. Find podcasts in English. A podcast is like a radio show on the internet. There are podcasts about everything: news, stories, hobbies, your job. You can listen when you are on the bus or walking or cleaning your house or cooking dinner. At first, you might only understand a few words here and there. That is perfectly okay. You are training your ears. You are learning the rhythm of English, the music of the language. English becomes a normal, friendly sound in your daily life. And now, the fourth and most important part. You must find ways to use English actively. You need to speak. You need to create. You can find a conversation partner online. There are free apps for this, like Tandem or Hello Talk. You can find someone who wants to learn your language, and they can help you with English. You can talk for 10 minutes a day. It can be a lot of fun. But maybe that feels a little scary at first. That is okay too. If you are not ready to talk to someone, I have another secret for you. Talk to yourself. Yes, really, it is one of the most powerful practice tools in the world, and it is always free, and you can do it anytime. Be the narrator of your own life. In English, when you're making coffee in the morning, say it out loud. Okay, I am in the kitchen now. I am going to make some coffee. I need a cup. Here is a nice blue cup. I need to get the coffee. And the filter. I will put the water in now. It feels a little silly for about 5 minutes. Then it starts to feel normal. Then it starts to feel amazing. You are practicing thinking in English. You are practicing making sentences. You are turning your home into your own private English school, a playground for practice. So you see, you do not need to move to another country. You just need to change your habits. You can build a rich, beautiful, immersive English world right where you are. Your progress is in your hands, not in your postal code. And that is a very happy and powerful truth. Lie number 2. You must focus on perfect grammar. Let's talk about the second lie. This lie is like a little monster. It lives in your head. It whispers scary things. This lie has stopped so many good English learners. It has made them feel frozen. The lie is, you must learn all the grammar rules perfectly. Only then can you start speaking. This lie comes from old school classrooms. It comes from a strict teacher in your memory. The teacher with the red pen. This idea turns English into a boring school subject, like math or history. But English is not dead. It is a living, breathing language. It is for connecting with people. What happens when you believe this lie? You get something I call grammar paralysis. Paralysis means you cannot move. You are frozen. You become so afraid of making a grammar mistake. So you choose to say nothing. Silence feels safer than making a mistake. Maybe this has happened to you. You can do a grammar test in a book, and you get a very good score. You know the rules for past tense, present perfect, and future continuous. But then a real person, a friendly person, asks you a simple question. So, what did you do this weekend? And your mind goes completely blank. It is empty. You are not thinking about your wonderful weekend. You are not thinking about the movie you saw or the friend you met. No, your mind is searching in a big, dusty file cabinet of grammar rules. You think, okay, the question is, did you do? That is past tense. My answer must be in the past tense. Simple past or past continuous? Was it a completed action? What preposition do I need? On the weekend? At the weekend? You are trying so hard to build the perfect sentence, a sentence with no mistakes. But while you are thinking and thinking and thinking, the conversation moves on. The person is now talking to someone else. The moment is gone. And you are left standing there, silent, feeling sad, feeling foolish. This belief turns you into a grammar expert who cannot have a simple, happy conversation. Is that what you want? Of course not. You want to connect. You want to share your ideas. You want to laugh with people. So let me tell you the truth, a very important truth. Please listen closely. The goal of language is communication, not perfection. Let me say it again. The goal is communication, to share your idea, to understand their idea. And here's another secret. Native speakers make grammar mistakes all the time. Yes, really. When we are talking in a relaxed, casual way, we are not perfect. We use sentence fragments. That means parts of sentences. We end sentences with prepositions, something our school teachers told us not to do. We make mistakes every single day, and nobody cares. Nobody even notices. Why? Because the message is clear. The communication happens. You're trying to be more perfect than a native speaker. That is a very heavy weight to carry. Let's put that weight down. The real truth is this. You learn grammar much better from listening and using the language, not from memorizing rule books. Think about how you learned your first language, your native language, when you were a very small child. Did your parents give you a grammar textbook? Did they say, today we will learn the present progressive tense? Of course not. That would be very funny. You learned by listening. You listened to your parents, your family, the world around you. You copied what you heard. You made thousands and thousands of mistakes. You said things like, I goed instead of I went. And it was okay. Your parents understood you. They smiled. And slowly, you started to get a feel for the language. You learned what sounds right. Language is a skill, like riding a bicycle, or swimming, or cooking. You learn it by doing it, not just by reading the instructions. So, what is the solution? What is the action plan? The solution is to change your focus. Stop focusing on single, lonely grammar rules. Start focusing on language chunks. What is a chunk? A chunk is a small group of words. These words like to be together. They are natural friends. For example, it sounds like a good idea. I'm looking forward to it. Could you tell me? Have a nice day. These are all chunks. When you learn a chunk, you are learning many things at once. You are learning vocabulary. You are learning sentence structure. And you are learning grammar, but you are learning it in a natural, useful package. It's already correct. You don't have to build it from zero. You just have to use it. So here's a simple system to practice this. A little game. There are 4 steps. Try, discover, practice, build. Step 1, try, just try. Take a simple question. For example, what kind of music do you like? Try to answer it right now, out loud. Just say what comes to your mind. Don't worry about grammar. Don't worry about mistakes. Just try. I like music pop. I like listening rock music. Whatever you say is okay. It is a start. Step 2, discover. Now go find a model, a good example. You can go to YouTube, search for a video where people talk about music. You can listen to a podcast. Listen to how a proficient speaker answers this question. What words do they use? What chunks do they use? Maybe you hear someone say, "Oh, I'm really into jazz music." Or, "I can't get enough of classical music." I'm really into, I can't get enough of. These are beautiful, natural chunks. Write them down in your notebook. This is your treasure. Step 3, practice. Now take your new treasure and make it yours. Say the chunks out loud. Again and again. I'm really into, really into, really into. Say it until it feels easy and comfortable in your mouth. Put your own hobby in the chunk. I'm really into cooking. I'm really into walking in the park. Now the other one. I can't get enough of this coffee. I can't get enough of this beautiful weather. Step 4, build. Now, let's go back to the first question. What kind of music do you like? Answer it again. But this time, use your new chunk. I'm really into pop music. Or I can't get enough of rock music. Doesn't that feel good? You are using natural, correct English, and you didn't think about grammar rules at all. Then you can build more sentences. I'm really into pop music. It makes me feel happy when I'm driving. This system is so powerful, it takes grammar out of the dusty old textbook, and it puts it right into your mouth. Ready for real conversations. Ready for real connection. So please be kind to yourself. Let go of the idea of perfection. Focus on communication. Focus on chunks. And start speaking today. You can do it. Okay, let's take a little pause here. Let's take a nice deep breath together. We are halfway through our conversation. We have already talked about 2 big, heavy lies, and we have replaced them with light, happy truths. How are you feeling? Is this helping you? Do you feel a little bit of that worry, that frustration starting to go away? I hope so. Just imagine if you use this way of thinking for your English learning every single day. Imagine how much lighter and happier your journey would be. My whole reason for this podcast is to help you. I want to give you simple, practical strategies. Strategies that work. Strategies that respect you. They respect your time. They respect your intelligence. They respect your heart. If this is what you need on your journey, I want to invite you to join our community. Please take just 1 second to hit the subscribe or follow button. And if you want, you can turn on notifications. That way, you will always know when a new conversation is ready for you. You will be joining a beautiful group of learners from all over the world. We are all here to support each other. We are all here to do the real work with a happy heart. Okay, are you ready to continue? Let's go find some more truth. Let's bust some more lies. Lie number 3. You must eliminate your accent. All right, let's talk about the next lie. This one can be very personal. It can hurt our feelings. It can make us feel shy. The lie is the sneaky, quiet belief that your goal is to sound like a native speaker. And to do that, you must get rid of your accent. You must erase your natural way of speaking. This lie is harmful for so many reasons. First, it sets a goal that is not realistic, and it is not necessary. Trying to completely change your accent is very, very difficult. It creates so much stress, so much anxiety. You become super focused on every little sound you make. You're having a conversation. You want to share an exciting story. But you are not thinking about your story. You are thinking, did I say that R sound correctly? Was my vowel sound right? Do I sound like I am from America? You are obsessing over how you are saying things. Instead of focusing on what you are saying, your message, your story, your feelings, those are the important things. And let's be honest for a moment. What is a native speaker accent? There is no single correct accent in English. Think about it. A person from Texas sounds very different from a person from London. A person from Scotland sounds very different from a person from Ireland. A person from Australia sounds very different from a person from Canada. They are all native speakers, but they all have different accents. So which one is the correct one you should copy? You see, the question does not make sense. English is a global language now. It belongs to the world. It belongs to you. There are more non-native English speakers in the world than native speakers. Some experts say it is 3 times more. 3 non-native speakers for every 1 native speaker. So an accent from India is an English accent. An accent from Japan is an English accent. An accent from Brazil is an English accent. An accent from Russia is an English accent. Your accent is not a mistake. It is not something to be ashamed of. It is not something to hide. Your accent is a part of your story. It tells people where you are from. It holds the music of your first language. It is part of your identity. It is beautiful. Trying to erase your accent is like trying to erase a part of who you are. Please do not do that. The world needs you exactly as you are. So, what is the truth? The truth is so important. I want you to hold it in your heart. The goal is clarity, not accent elimination. Let me say that again. The goal is clarity, not changing your accent. Clarity means that people can understand you easily. They don't have to struggle to know what you are saying. This is a much healthier goal. It is a much more achievable goal. And it is the real goal of communication. Let's think about it this way. There's a difference between pronunciation and accent. Pronunciation is about making the correct sounds for a word, so people know which word you are saying. For example, the words ship and sheep. They have different vowel sounds. If you say, "I see a big ship in the field," people will be confused. You mean sheep. This is a pronunciation issue. It can cause a problem with communication. An accent is the rhythm and melody of your speech, the music of how you talk. It is influenced by your native language. You can have a beautiful accent from your country and also have perfectly clear pronunciation. The two things are different. Your goal is clear pronunciation. So, what is the action plan for this? We need to change our practice. Stop practicing accent reduction. Start practicing pronunciation for clarity. Here is how you can do that. First, find out which sounds are actually a problem for you. It is probably not every sound. Usually, it is just a few sounds, maybe 5 or 6. Don't waste your energy trying to change every single sound you make. That is too much work, and it is not necessary. Just become an expert on the few sounds that will make you much clearer. This is smart practice. A great way to practice these sounds is with minimal pairs. This is a simple and fun exercise. A minimal pair is 2 words that are almost exactly the same, but one sound is different. Like our example, ship and sheep, or think and sink, or vary and bury. You can find lists of minimal pairs on the internet. Find the pairs for the sounds that are hard for you. Practice saying them. Say them out loud. Ship, sheep, ship, sheep. Record your voice with your phone. Then listen back. Can you hear the difference when you speak? This is a wonderful training for your mouth muscles and for your ears. Another very powerful tool is called shadowing. We talked about it a little before. Shadowing is when you copy a speaker, like your shadow follows you. Find a short audio clip, maybe from a podcast or a news report. Choose a speaker that you find very clear and easy to understand. It does not matter what their accent is. Just choose someone you like listening to. Play one sentence, then pause the audio. Then you repeat the sentence. Try to copy it exactly. But don't just copy the words. Copy the music, copy the rhythm. Which words are strong, which are weak? Copy the intonation. Does the voice go up or down at the end of the sentence? This is an amazing exercise. It helps you learn the natural flow of English. It helps your speaking become smooth and musical, and you can do it without feeling stressed about your accent. You are not erasing yourself. You are just learning a new song. So please embrace your accent. It is part of your unique voice. Focus on being clear. Focus on connecting. That is how you become a truly confident and wonderful speaker of English. Lie number 4. Learning English should be fast and easy. Okay, on to our next lie. This one is everywhere. You see it all the time, and it is maybe the most dangerous lie of all. It is very seductive. That means it is very attractive. We want to believe it. The lie is, learning English, if you do it right, should be fast and easy. It is the lie in the advertisements. The big, bright headlines that scream, become fluent in 3 months. Speak perfect English in 30 days. This lie is like a sweet candy that is actually poison. It promises a beautiful dream, but it creates a nightmare of failure. When you believe this lie, you are set up to fail. You buy the book or the course. You are full of hope and excitement. You work hard for 90 days. And after 90 days, you are not fluent. You are better, yes, you have made progress, but you are not fluent. And what do you think? Do you think, oh, that advertisement was a lie? No. Usually we blame ourselves. You blame yourself. You think, something is wrong with me. I did not become fluent in 3 months. I must be stupid. I'm just not good at learning languages. And then what happens? You lose your motivation. Your energy is gone. You feel like a failure. And so you quit. Often people quit right before they are about to have a real breakthrough, a moment where everything starts to click. This lie does not just waste your time and money. It destroys your self-confidence. It crushes your belief in yourself. This is why it is so dangerous. So now, let's leave the world of fantasy. Let's ground ourselves in reality, in the kind, gentle truth. The truth is, language learning is a marathon, not a sprint. A sprint is a very short, fast race. A marathon is a very long race, 42 kilometers. It takes a long time, it takes patience, it takes endurance. Learning English is a marathon. It takes time, and it takes consistent effort. Let's look at some real numbers, not fantasy numbers from advertisements. There are expert groups that study language learning. One is called Cambridge in England. They have a system called the Common European Framework of Reference, or CEFR. This system has levels, like A1, A2, B1, B2, C1, C2. A1 is a beginner. C2 is very, very advanced. These experts say that for a motivated learner, it takes about 200 guided learning hours to move from one level to the next. 200 hours. Let's think about that. To go from a low intermediate level, B1, to an upper intermediate level, B2, takes about 200 hours. If you study for 1 hour every single day, with no breaks, no holidays, no sick days, 1 hour every day, how long would that take? It would take almost 7 months. And that is just to move up one level. Real fluency, the ability to use English easily in almost any situation, is a journey of hundreds and hundreds of hours, maybe even thousands of hours. When you hear this, you might feel discouraged. Oh, that is so long. But I want you to feel the opposite. I want you to feel liberated, to feel free. Accepting this truth is freedom. It allows you to stop judging yourself. It allows you to stop trying to achieve the impossible. You can relax. You can enjoy the journey. You are not failing. You are just on a long and beautiful road. So, what is the solution here? The solution is to completely change your idea of success. it is good to have big, long-term goals. A big goal might be, I want to speak English confidently at my job. That is a beautiful goal. But the magic does not happen in the big goal. The magic happens in the small steps, the daily actions, the weekly actions. So I want you to stop focusing on the big, vague word fluency. And I want you to start setting SMART goals. SMART is an acronym. It stands for specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. That sounds complicated, but it is very simple. Let's make it simple. Instead of a big, fuzzy goal like I want to be fluent, let's make a small, clear goal for this week. A SMART goal is not, I will practice my speaking. That is not specific. How will you practice? For how long? A SMART goal is, this week, I will have 2 15-minute conversations on Hello Talk. Do you see the difference? It is specific. A conversation on Hello Talk. It is measurable. 2 conversations for 15 minutes each. It is achievable. This is a small goal. You can do it. It is relevant. It helps you with your bigger goal of speaking confidently. And it is time-bound. You will do it this week. Here are some other examples of small, SMART goals. This week, I will learn 10 new vocabulary chunks related to my job, and I will use them in sentences. Or tonight, I will watch one 20-minute episode of a TV show in English without subtitles. And I will write down 5 new phrases that I hear. These small wins are everything. They are your fuel. Each time you complete a small goal, you feel good. You feel a sense of accomplishment. You can say to yourself, I did it. This feeling builds momentum. Momentum is the power that keeps you going. This is what creates real, long-lasting motivation, not the empty promise of a finish line in 90 days. So forget about being fast. Focus on being consistent. Focus on your small, clear goal for today. Focus on this week. That is the real path to fluency. One small, happy step at a time. You are a marathon runner, and you are doing great. We have come to the end of our time together today. We have talked about so many things. We have looked at the big, heavy lies that can make learning English feel so hard. And we have replaced them with warm, gentle truths. Let's remember them together. The truth that you can create a world of English right in your own home. You don't need to move. The truth that communication is the real goal, not perfect grammar. Connecting with people is what matters. The truth that your accent is a beautiful part of you and that clarity is the real goal. The truth that learning is a long journey, a marathon, and it is okay to take your time. Consistency is the secret, not speed. The truth that you must practice speaking, not just listening. You must be an active creator of language. And the most important truth of all, you are never, ever too old to learn. Your age is your superpower. What do all these truths have in common? They all shift our focus. They move our eyes away from impossible, perfect goals. And they bring our eyes to what we can do right now, today. They focus on small, consistent, practical actions. The path to real speaking confidence is not about becoming a perfect, accent-free native speaker. That is a fantasy. The real path is about building a system, a happy system, a kind system that works for you in your real life right now. So the next time you are online and you see an ad that promises you fluency in 30 days, I hope you will smile. You will see the lie. You will know the truth. And you will keep scrolling. Because you know you are on the real path. Your small steps are real. Your daily efforts matter so much. Your goal is to become a clear, confident, and capable user of the English language, and you are doing it. You have the tools. You know what really works. Now, I would love to hear from you. It is your turn to share. Please go down to the comments section and tell us, what is the biggest lie you have been told about learning English? Or which one of these myths did you used to believe? There is no shame here. We are all learning. Sharing your story helps other people. It helps them realize they are not alone. Our community is a safe place to share. And if this conversation today helped you, if it gave you a little more clarity, a little more hope, please show your support by giving it a like or a 5-star rating. And please be sure to subscribe or follow so we can meet here again for more honest, kind, and simple English learning advice. Thank you. Thank you so much for your time and your attention today. It is a gift to me. You have this. You can do this. Be kind to yourself and keep taking those small, happy steps. Now go and practice. See you next time, my friend.